Hi guys, Igor here. Today we will implement simple web scraper or HTML scraper to be specific in both Python and Java using regular expressions. So let's go. We have two files or one HTML file and two projects, the same file and two projects. And we need to extract some data out of it. And I have prepared tests for that. We have test HTML scraper Python and HTML scraper test in Java. Let's see that they fail. Java fails. And Python tests are also failing. So we need to fix that. First, we have meta tags properties method to be implemented, and what it needs to do, as we can see from the test, we need to extract all properties of meta tag. So let's write a regular expression for that. So first, I would say that we need regular expression to extract all meta tags. So something like meta tag pattern. Let's write that, and what it should be, guys. It should start with the meta, obviously, then something we don't yet know. And we have two endings, greater sign, and optional you can have a backslash. So I would say that the backslash is optional. Here we need to have some group, and the group is, I would say, any characters from 0 to whatever. They are optional in a sense. But what do we need here? We need to use lazy mode here, so that it will not go from that one to the next line, because with the dot sign we'll match all characters, including our ending. This one, and also we need to use dot all mode, so that the dot character is matching also new line signs. Okay, and how you do this is to use this sign, that one, and that way we'll have all meta tags but without properties. But let's do this anyways. We'll do properties in the next step. So matcher results, let's map it. Group 1, or we need to have a list of maps. So let's do group 1, group 2. Obviously it will be wrong, but we have something. And the test related to that is that should return meta tags properties. Okay, it fails. But what we have extracted something. Okay, so right now that we have that part we need to interpret that part. So we need to have a regex that will turn this the string to a map of properties. So we need to have pattern like properties pattern, I would say, something like that. And what do we need here? We need to have a key. Property is key value. key is really anything but not white space. And also not a white space. Yeah, not a white space, I would say. Then we will have we can after that, after at least one non-white space, we actually can have white space 0 or more. Then we have equal sign. Then we need to have double quotes, and in the double quotes we need to have a value. The value is any sign at least one sign, but it can be anything. But let's also use the lazy mode not to skip anything. Okay, and also after equal sign we can also tolerate some optional white spaces like that, and it should work, I would say. So let's create a method like properties of group. We'll accept group. We will do properties pattern, matcher, and the group. Then we'll collect results, collect collectors to map, and we have two groups. First is key, but let's strip it to remove any dangling white spaces. Same with the second one. Okay, and here we say properties of group, giving it first group. Let's see. Okay, it passes. So we just have extracted all properties of meta tags, guys, arbitrary properties. Let's port it to Python. Actually, I have also prepared a test which is failing. We have the same method, meta tags properties, and it will be pretty much it will be very similar, not the same, but also let's create a meta tag pattern. Here we say re compile. Let's copy the pattern, and in the meta tags properties we will say, or maybe let's start with the properties of group method. So private method properties of group, and here we use the list, in that case map comprehension, and we will say that we also need the properties pattern actually. So let's write that properties pattern. Let's take it, let's copy that, have it, and here we'll say properties pattern find all in a group, and here we Python will return us key and value actually. We have a tuple with as many elements as groups. Here we have two groups, so all we have to do is map it like that. And here we have list comprehension for similarly meta tag pattern find all HTML, and let's wrap it in the list like that. So for, I don't know, result here, properties of group, something like that, and something is wrong. I find all. Yeah, Java syntax, it's not Java, guys, it's Python. Okay, and let's see. And yeah, it works. Okay, so let's, if we are in Python, let's maybe do the next one there. Also, let's maybe verify my expectations. We have 4 meta tags. Yeah, 4. First properties of first are chart. It's just one property, char set, div8. On the second one we have a name, viewport, content, good. Third one, property description, content. Okay, yeah, looks good. So let's move on to the next one, guys. We have matching property values. And what it does is that I'll give it HTML, give it a property from property of HTML element, and then regex that the value of this property, in that case href, must match. Here we are giving dot all and dot asterisk, which matches 0 or more characters of any kind. So we are getting all links from the HTML file. Let's actually check if that's correct. We have 12 links. Yeah, that's correct. Here's that. Then we have that on YouTube. And yeah. Okay. So we need to write regex for that. This will be similar to that, I would say. So let's copy that. Let's say property pattern, maybe. And here what we need to change. Here we have at least one non-white space sign, but we know the property key. So here we should just have a string property key to match, and here we can have arbitrary regex. Just that, and we'll keep the greedy, the lazy mode here to match regexes, white regexes like dot case. And having that, all we really have to do, we need to return a list. So here we have a value. So all we have to do, I would say, that is that say property pattern find all HTML for, so we have a result, and that's it, or that's it actually, maybe. Let's see if it's enough. Yeah, it is. And same we have here, we are checking that we are also checking for hrefs, but starting with HTTP, and we have one. Let's see. Yeah, we have one. A third test is for classes. Let's run it. We have a class that is starting with that. So top, we have no, let's see. We have two elements. That's okay. Yeah, that's good. That's also good. Or hidden. So hidden, we have two elements. Yeah, that's also good, guys. Okay, so let's port it to Java actually. So what do we need? We have properties pattern. Yeah, that. So property pattern compile, and it will be almost the same. Here we don't have this nice strings of Python. We need to do something like that. Percentage s formatted property key property regex. That, and here we will say property pattern matcher HTML results, mapping it group 1 to list, and that should work. Let's see, guys. Yeah, it works. And it also works. Okay, so we have the last one. We need to extract the script tags. And what do we have? We have an object, script, and properties of that script. We have the script tags data, okay, and we need to get the raw script value, JavaScript value, and properties of it. Okay, so similarly we say pattern script tag pattern like that, and let's compile a pattern. What is script pattern, guys? It needs to start with that. Here, same as meta actually, you can have whatever here, we also need the .o mode, and here we need to have we can have something. Let's also make it lazy, and we need to end with that. I would say, yeah, we have a few scripts here. Script 4. So that one. Okay, let's try it out. So script tag pattern, matcher, HTML, again results, map. We have result here, but first with script we have in group number 2, and properties we can take from group number 1 actually, and let's return it, guys. Script properties, I believe it should work. Okay, let's see. It doesn't. Okay, let's see the difference. Okay, some problematic white spaces actually, so probably we need to just strip it. Yeah, it works. Nice. As you can see, guys, it is pretty easy to extract any data from HTML files using regular expressions. So the last thing we need to do is port it to Python. In Python, we have tuples. Our test will obviously fail. It failed. So let's write the code. We need script tags pattern. Let's compile it, giving it that value, and similarly to that, what do we need? Two groups. So script for script props, let's say, in script tag pattern, find all HTML. We have tuple. Let's do the strip with first, and with second one we need to say properties of group props. Okay, what is not good? Everything should be okay. Right, let's run it. We failed. Yeah, new line sign. So, alright guys, I have fixed it. I just moved the first expected script here and the second one also here. Python handles the raw strings a little bit differently than Java, and it was pretty hard to figure it out what's going on here once we have indentations, but it all works when you have it formatted like that. And also we had a bug here, the order of tuple elements was wrong basically. Okay, but it now all works. Let's run tests, Python tests all together. Same with Java. Yeah, they also work. So we have created the simple HTML scraper in both Java and Python. We can extract data from properties data from any HTML, any HTML element. Same for script and meta tags, guys. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one. See ya.